This is Girard Sports Live.
19-18, Trojans holding on to a 1-point lead here with 2:12 to play first quarter. Crane, three, good, there it is. That puts her over 1,000 points. What a moment.
Girard Sports Live is presented by Crawcan Telephone, your community technology partner. Also by Ag Choice of Hepler, American Family Insurance Jenny Collins Agency, Bender on 7, Bradshaw Collision Repair, Bumper to Bumper, Call Service, Chicken Annie's Girard, Community National Bank and Trust, Derailed Commodity, Farm Bureau Financial Services, G&W Foods, Girard Medical Center, Hydrix Appliance, Jagged Edge, Canar Eye Care, Kim Kravitz Photo, Laird Ceramics, Lehman Realty, Mathis Drugstore, McClellan Sanitation, Norris Advertising, Paoni Dental, The Producers Co-op Agronomy Center, Farmers Insurance, Leah Smith Agency, GN Bank, The Market 120, and The Producers Co-op Farm Store.
Oh! Just a crossover and go. I'm faster than you are. Goes to the baseline. I can jump higher too.
It's time for Girard Sports Live.
And good evening, everyone. Welcome back out here to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. Getting set for the backside of our high school basketball doubleheader. A fresh broadcast here on YouTube and, of course, on our website, GirardSportsLive.com. BJ Harris, Dale Shireman, as we get set for this boys game. We'll jump right into it as the Trojans take on the Columbus Titans. Trojans at 4-0, Titans at 4-2, and we are here on the Community National Bank and Trust pregame show. Community National Bank and Trust, proud supporter of Girard Sports. Stop into the very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue mascot debit card. Community National Bank and Trust. Learn more online at mybankcnb.com. And of course, Girard Sports Live is presented by Crawcan, your community technology partner. Don't get bit by slow speeds and high prices. Get gigabit, the fastest internet in Southeast Kansas with Crawcan. To learn more, go to ruralfiber.org or see everything Crawcan has to offer at ckt.net. Caught up the head coach of the Girard Trojans, Rod Westcott. Talk about this game. Here's what Coach had to say about the matchup with the...
Welcome back to Community National Bank and Trust pregame show here on Girard Sports Live. BJ Harris along with you, getting set for the backside of our CNC High School basketball doubleheader. The Girard Trojans welcome in the Columbus Titans. Joining us now, the head coach of the Girard Trojans, Rod Westcott. And Coach, well, it's back at it after the Christmas break, and you guys 4-0 going into Christmas break. Probably felt pretty good about things. Then you got to take a break. How do you feel right now after getting some extra practice in before we get things going for real?
Well, I think it's been good to get some extra practice in, some time in, and give the kids some time off. Not being in a routine is never good, but you know, we're making do with it. And been able to put some things in over the break that you know, hopefully can give us some better looks in the half court, because that's been our focus really over the break, is trying to get better in the half court. So hopefully that'll help us down the road.
Pretty consistent core group of guys, and we've talked about that from the beginning. You've had to develop some depth, or tried to develop some depth on the bench. As you kind of talk about some of those guys, what are you looking at, and how has that progressed so far?
Well, you know, that's a work in progress. I think our sophomores are doing some good things for us right now, and you know, they're growing and learning and becoming a little more mature. Gabe Muya, he's had a good break so far, so look for him to probably see a little more time Friday night, and you know, maybe get a little more action in there than what he did before Christmas. But Caden Lallman, he's continuing to work hard. Just a solid kid, doesn't hurt us, you know, when he's on the floor, and understands what we need to do. So those two have really come a long ways, had a good break. And then, of course, our core coming back. You know, they've all been working hard. We just got to get everybody together on the same page and hopefully we can get back into that routine here pretty quick because we're going to get real busy.
It seems like there's always a kid on a team. A team will scheme against you and go, okay, we got to go in. We got to try to keep quiet Caleb Muya. If we can get Carter Doherty off the paint and keep him out of there, we'll be okay. But your success is going to ride on a couple of guys and maybe a guy rising above the occasion. And it seems like Ryder World's a guy that could be a matchup issue for teams and could be that guy that's they're maybe not looking for. And if he has a big game, it seemed like that against Lake County. What's your analysis of Ryder when he shoots? He can get real hot.
Well, if you look from last year to this year, you got to give him the most improved. I mean, he's really come a long way, and he played well for us last year. Coming in as a sophomore, but really worked on his game, and you got to give him all the credit in the world because he spent the time and made himself a good shooter and made himself a good ball handler, and he's got the athleticism and quickness that can give people fits on the defensive end as well. So. He's done some good things for us, and he's one of our guys. I mean, he's a guy that we'll run some sets to now and then, and just to get him a look because when he gets going, he's pretty tough. So he's going to be a key for us. Evan Troike, he's a key as well. Dylan Collins. If those guys can step out and shoot it, it makes it real tough to help off and double down on Caleb like a lot of teams are going to do.
All right, well, Columbus right off the bat here to begin the new year. You've already gotten one conference game under your belt, believe it or not, but as you look at the Titans, what do you expect out of them?
Much improved from last year. The coach they've got down there is really doing a good job with them. This is just his second year, and, the Cassidy kid, a lot of it's going to run through him. He's a good ball player last year as a sophomore, not very big. He's grown a little bit. And just watching film, he's doing a much better job this year getting to the rim. So he'll be a handful. He'll be somebody we have to contend with. But they've got kids that can step out and shoot the ball if you let them look at it. So we're going to have to turn up the pressure a little bit and be solid on the defensive end, and I think we'll be okay.
Coach, we appreciate your time as always, and good luck.
All right, thanks, BJ.
Hey, Coach of the Girard Trojans, Rod Westcott, joining us here on the Community National Bank and Trust pregame show. We'll step away, take a quick break. Still to come, starting lineups, keys of the game, opening tip-off, Trojans, Titans, tonight on Girard Sports Live.
McClellan Sanitation is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. McClellan Sanitation is also proud to have been serving Girard and the surrounding area for decades. McClellan Sanitation offers residential, commercial, and roll-off services. As a locally owned and operated company, owners Dave and Candy McClellan and their employees are dedicated to providing the highest quality customer service. To learn more, call McClellan Sanitation at 620-724-8486. McClellan Sanitation wishes the Girard Trojans the best of luck this season.
Mathis Drugstore Incorporated has a proud Girard history of more than 50 years. Glenn and Karen Mathis took over the store in 1983 from Glenn's father and have been providing outstanding customer care and service since. At Mathis, they know their customers by name and value their support. Primary goal is to provide fast, accurate, friendly service. Mathis is a full-service pharmacy that accepts most insurance plans and supports competitive cash pricing. Mathis Drugstore, a proud supporter of Girard High School student-athletes.
Trojan men finishing up their warm-ups, getting ready for the starting lineups of this ball game. The Trojans and the Titans here from Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium. BJ Harris, Dale Shireman. Take a look at our starting lineup. Starting lineups brought to you by our good friends. Actually, let's do our area matchup. Area matchups brought to you by Bumper to Bumper of Girard, formerly Brenneman Auto Parts. Bumper to Bumper has been serving the area since 1935. Come in and talk with Willie if you're in the need for belts, Bosch brake pads, Wix filters, Time Canaries, bearings, and so much more. Bumper to Bumper, 101 East Prairie Street in Girard, and Galena's at Frontenac tonight in the CNC. Riverton's at St. Mary's Colgan. Another CNC matchup, and then Baxter Springs, a non-conference matchup with Jasper, Missouri, across the state line. That's a look at your area matchups by Bumper to Bumper. Shot of the game brought to you by Kim Kravitz Photo. And a good look at that one. That was from that Liberal game the last time we were at home. Gabby Sands, a three-point bucket in that one. They had a pretty good lead if you look at the scoreboard in the backcourt, but that's a pretty good shot there from Kim Kravitz, a boutique photography studio specializing in high school senior pictures and sports photography. Let Kim capture your memories. Learn more at kimkravitzphoto.com or call 620-704-7474. Now let's take a look at our starting lineup. Starting lineups brought to you by our friends at the Jagged Edge. The Trojans will start this game in style, but nowhere near the level of style you'll find at the Jagged Edge. Stylists Carlos Sands, Robin Hawkins, and Eva Vietti will have you looking your best for your next big game. Make an appointment soon by calling 620-724-7500. For the Titans, 4-2, 0-2 in the CNC. They'll start number 5, Clay Saporito. He's a junior. Junior number 10, Austin Hosier. Junior number 11, Patrick Cassidy. Senior number 12, Jared Graham. And senior number 30, Tommy Schallenberger. The Titans are coached by Jared Smiley. For the Trojans, it'll be number 4, Ryder Worrell, a 5'11 junior, averaging 12.5 points per ball game, coming off a career-high 18 in his last time out. Number 10, Caleb Muya, averaging 23 points a game. Number 24, Caden Lallman, going to get the start tonight, just averaging 1.3. He's going to start for Dylan Collins. Dylan's first day back after being out of concussion protocol after the Beck County game. Troyke, a 5'10 senior, averages 8.8, coming off his career-high 19. And Carter Doherty, a 6'5 senior, averaging 6.3. Opening tip-off brought to you, as always, by Larrett Ceramics, 503 West Maple in Girard. Stop in, sign up for classes. Get yourself a beautiful ceramic piece, 620-724-8442. At center court, it'll be Caleb Muya leaping against Jared Graham, and easily won by Caleb. And here come the Trojans from right to left to get things started in this one. Quickly around for Lallman. Here's Doherty. Quick motion offense in the half court for the Trojans. Backside Lallman, moving around Worrell. Worrell drive. Dish off, last hit. What a good look by Ryder, and a good finish by Caleb Muya. It's a great dish from Worrell. And the Trojans have the first lead of the ball game. Off right side for Saporito. Now top of the key, they'll move it off for Schallenberger on the right wing. This kid here can shoot from anywhere on the floor. That has it as he drives. Little runner in the lane, no good. And rebound pulled out of there by Troyke. That's Cassidy. They've had that runner. Ryder, they left him wide open. He'll drive, kick, Lallman, Muya, left corner. Skip pass far side for Worrell. Ryder goes baseline. He'll scoop it around. Another good dish by Worrell. And then that one gets partially blocked, and Carter's got to re-grab it and throw it up there, and doesn't know his own strength.
I think his arm got hit on the way up, and it just kept going, so.
Yep. Cassidy, he came in as a freshman. He's a junior now. He's started to fill out a little bit. He was really tiny as a freshman, but he comes out, steps on the floor about 2 seconds in, jacks one from the Trojan head and made it, and it was on from that point. There's a good move by Schallenberger, good move by the belt, big fella. Tie ball game. Trojans still fast up the floor. High post for Doherty. Muya on the right wing. Here's Lallman. He'll set his feet, fire three. Three for Caden, no good. Rebound for Cassidy, and here come the Titans from left to right. Just underway in this one. 6:14 to play. Here's a shot up. Good, and the foul by Schallenberger. And that's going to be on Doherty, I believe. And it'll be his first, team foul number 1. And Schallenberger puts the Titans up 4-2. Chance for the three-point play. Hard free throw, no good. Trojans are going to try to work in half court. Your coach there on the pregame. Good dish down inside. Doherty going to finish that one. Can't get it to go. Cassidy going to push it for the Titans. It's off right side. Back around Saporito. On the right wing for Hosier. Trying to shake off Troyke, he can't. Trojans miss scoop. What a good look. No look pass there from Evan Troyke. The defender had no idea he was even coming. I love it when it's a good assist, and I almost give the point to the guy who gave the assist. That's how you know it's a good one. We've already had 2 of them on both baskets by the Trojans. 4-4, 5:27 in the opening quarter of this one. There's another one. Trojans. Here's Muya. Shake and bake. Trying to step through. He's fouled on the floor way outside. And they will call it against the Titans. They're going to get it against Jared Graham, his first, team 1. Collins going to come in. Henderson going to come in. Out goes Allman. Out goes Doherty. A little smaller set for the Trojans. 5:15 to play in this first quarter. Inbound for Worrell. Ryder got hot from downtown. He'll take one here. They'll leave him wide open. Steps into it. This one no good. Henderson going up strong. Gets the rebound. Helped out. And Troike finishes it. That's a good effort by Zane, though, to get a hand on that one. Trojans back in front, 6-4. Another on the floor, Cassidy. Schallenberger will face. He'll kick out for Saporito, reset. Kick out for Graham will run the point. Hand off for Cassidy. Watch this matchup here between these two guys. That's a fun one. Cassidy will try to shake off, go backside. Good recovery there by Ryder. Back out, though. Now he's open, pumping. He'll wrap around. He's going to be fouled on the floor. And it's going to be called on Ryder.
Not sure which one's faster, Ryder
or me?
Well,
no.
Yeah.
At my fastest, I would have been 30 steps behind those guys.
Yeah, Cassidy might outrun you by a mile.
Outside, Ryder almost got a second for Hosier. Now back outside for Cassidy with 4:24 to go in the first. Over for Saporito, left wing. And back out for Cassidy. Patient here on a 4-out look from the Titans. Trojans, Collins, good D there by Dillon. Here's Troike. The Trojans want to run. Backside for Ryder. Pulled it out. Through Henderson. Here's Troike. Ryder again. Step into it. Ryder. Oh, just missed it. Henderson again with a rebound. Put back no good. He's got to go up and under the other side where there's no pressure. But it will go back to the Titans here with 3:42 to play. And another foul going to be called. A little more active the crew is here in this boys game. They were the girls game. We didn't have a free throw shot in the first half of that girls game. We've already got one here. Into the ball game comes Grayson Walden for the Titans. So a little smaller set now with Schallenberger out. Titans don't have a whole lot of numbers, so they're not going to go real deep either. Trojans certainly don't either. They don't go deep on their bench. Off left wing for Troike. Henderson. Muya. 3:18 to play in the first quarter. Trojans up by 2. Trailed by 2. Collins from the top of the key. Good! Dillon drops in one, his first trigger pull, and it's a big one for the Trojans. 9-4. Seems to be fine. Cassidy will come across half court, give away to Walden. Walden will step up, now kick. Side for Hosier. Walden. And a foul going to be called on Troike. Aggressive defense leads to the fouls. Longman going to come back in. Doherty going to come back in. Collins a quick break. Troike his first break. Here's Walden. Back over to Graham. Now Cassidy holds out high. He walks every time he catches the ball. It'll be a matter of time before they call that. He catches and he's stepping backwards and he goes ahead and steps. It's very close, but shot's no good, but a rebound by Walden. Now Saporito from the top of the key. That one's off the mark. Trojans are going to track it down. Here goes Muya against Saporito. Waits, so patient. His patience is one of his best virtues, especially when he gets down low, and now Coach Smiley wants a timeout. Trojans lead it by 7, their largest lead of the ball game at 7. Timeout with 2:04, we're back at 30. You're watching Trojan basketball, and you're home for Girard Athletics, Girard Sports Live.
Farm Bureau is proud to support Girard High School student athletes. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to make insurance simple. Agents Judd Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho take pride in educating their clients and members so they are able to make the best decisions. There's a lot of information out there, and at Farm Bureau, they can explain it in a way that relates to you so you can apply it to your life, family, farm, and future. To learn more, contact Judd, Lori, or Lisa at 620-724-4213. Go Trojans!
11-4, Trojans lead by 7. Trojans right now in the midst of a 7-0 run. There were 2:04 to play. Titans with the basketball. Saporito backside, somebody lost Walden, big fella, ooh! They're gonna call a block or a foul against Doherty, but I'm not sure about that one. That was gonna be an awesome block. He's up. Being a little too much of the big guy, perhaps. And Walden steps in line, toes it, and stops the 7-0 run. His first points of the ball game. Here's the second one. Missed it. Rebound, Muya. Here he comes on the right wing. Troike, backside. Lallemand, Caden, stopped. There's Whirl, back around. Evan. To the corner. Here's Lallemand, another three, his second attempt. Good God, so far up in the air.
Wow, he picked that up off the square.
Oh my goodness. And he's going to be fouled on the putback. That's going to be against Walden, his first. Team foul number 3. And this is the area that Muya can do that. And he's averaging 23 points a game, only 44% from the free throw line. That one did not look very good, but somehow Cotton fell in. He's got 5 points for the Trojans. Whirl will sit down. Collins comes back in for him. Collins 1 for 4 from the field, from behind the arc. That one missed off the front iron for Caleb. Minute 24 to play in the first half. On the left wing, Walden, covered up by Troike. And a walk. That's that tight defense right in front of Mama. She said, good work, son. Caleb into backcourt. They're going to extend this zone all the way out to half court. Trojans should get a look at it. Got to come stronger to the ball for Henderson. It's stolen away. Squandered opportunity there for the Trojans. Here come the Titans. Up in front for Lynn Schallenberger. And ball's knocked out of bounds. And Evan Troike finds himself into the crowd once again. He had a beautiful dive into the scorers table at Labette County. High post for Saporito. Crosses the lane for Schallenberger. Behind the back from Schallenberger, well off the mark and out of bounds. It's a great pass. That was the highlight of that play from Girard Graham. And it'll go back to the Trojans here with 44 seconds to play in the first quarter. A 1-2-2 zone, three-quarter court press by the Titans. Sagging zone. Now Collins going to blow past and get to the corner. Here's Muya in the heart of it. Missed it. Second one, no good, but he is fouled. They're probably called on the floor. I'm convinced Caleb throws him up there sometimes because he's going to have a better look at it the second time.
Just to pad his stats a little bit? You think so?
I just think he can almost pass to himself. He's like, I didn't like this angle. I'm going to throw it up there. I'm going to get the rebound and have a better angle at it.
He can float better than anyone I've ever seen up there.
That's called on Walden, his second. Team foul number 4. Here's Collins, throws it in for Troike. 22 seconds. Trojans going to work for the final shot. Trying to have their largest lead going into the second quarter. 13 seconds. 9 seconds. Backside whirl. Good look at it, but he walked with it. Oh, it went down too. Yep, he kind of drugged that foot a little bit as he got into his step. It looked good, and it was good. 6.1 now. Titans will get a chance at one, perhaps. This is the guy they want shooting it, too. Cassidy He'll pull the trigger on one, partially blocked, and goodness gracious. Evan just pulled the trigger on one from almost full court and it hit the front of the rim.
He threw a fastball there, boys.
12-5 your score after one. Trojans lead it. We're back in one. You're watching Girard High School basketball on Girard Sports Live.
Your local Farmers Insurance agent in Girard is Leah Smith. Leah is excited to bring more than 10 years industry experience in both Kansas and Missouri back to her hometown. Her straightforward and personalized approach will help you better understand your coverage options, whether it's auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more. Give Leah Smith a call today at 620-670-4590. Leah Smith Agency, Farmers Insurance, proudly serving our community and cheering on the Trojans. Producers Co-op of Girard has been serving the needs of farmers and ranchers in southeast Kansas for decades. With a wide range of products and services, you'll be sure to find what you're looking for. Contact the Agronomy Center for seed recommendations, seed treatments, crop scouting, grid and soil sampling, custom and variable rate application, and more. Raise the bar and make this year the most profitable yet. To learn more, visit them online at girardcoop.com or call the Agronomy Center at 620-724-8372. Producers Co-op, working for you.
Here we go, the second quarter of action from Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium in Girard. The Trojans and the Titans. Trojans lead it right now 12-5. That matches their largest lead of the ball game so far up to this point. Titans will have the basketball as we come out of the quarter break. Walden holding left side. Trojans tight defense. Walden tries to put it up there, no good. Carter goes out and squeezes it up in front. Worrell got too far. It was a little bit delayed, and he had the jets on. Go the other way. Nearly Carter's third. Cassidy gets it back, and they put it up and in. They've kept him quiet. That's his first bucket of the ball game for Cassidy, but it's a 5-point game now. Titans have done a pretty good job in transition to keep the Trojans from running. Ryder do it this time without walking. Up and can't get it. Rebound though by Doherty, up and in. Carter's got 4. Trojans lead by 7. 6:53 to play. If you're the Titans, you feel pretty good about where you're sitting right now, I think. It's a high-flying Trojan team, likes to get out and run a little bit, and they have only 14 points after one quarter. 12 points after one. Schallenberger, he was out most of that second quarter, but that's a pretty good look, and that's against a Carter Doherty with 2 fouls. That's why it was so easy. His 6th. 14-9. Other end. Troika getting contact. He'll be fouled. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. It's on Schallenberger. It's his 2nd. So both the big fellas with 2 fouls. And Troika at the free throw line. Evan has not been in the line a whole lot. 2 of 5 coming into this ball game. 40% misses that one. And the second one's no good. Carter nearly got the rebound, but missed opportunity there for the Trojans. Trojans 1 for 4 as a team here in this first half so far from the charity stripe. Only about a 63% free throw shooting team on the year. 61% exact. Walden outside for Cassidy. Blocked again. On the elbow. Trying to drive. He'll go to Schallenberg. Good dish. Throws one up. No good. Troika throw it up the floor. This time he'll make connection with Ryder. Ryder will put it all off the glass and good. Nice job to kind of slow play that one for Worrell. And a timeout going to be taken by Coach Smiley. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it. 5:51 to play in the first half. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
Producers Co-op of Girard has been serving the needs of farmers and ranchers in southeast Kansas for decades. With a wide range of products and services, you'll be sure to find what you're looking for. Contact the Agronomy Center for seed recommendations, seed treatments, crop scouting, grid and soil sampling, custom and variable rate application, and more. Raise the bar and make this year the most profitable yet. To learn more, visit them online at girardcoop.com or call the Agronomy Center at 620-724-8372. Producers Co-op, working for you.
.51 to play here in this first half. Girard Trojans lead at 16-9 over the Columbus Titans. It was back and forth the first early going. Titans led 4-2. Trojans grabbed the lead 6-4 and have not relinquished it since then. Have led by as many as 7 several times, including now, but have not broken that 7-point mark. Here's Cassidy, good step there, and it's going to be a charge. Troike steps up in there. Cassidy was a little bit out of control, and I think Evan saw it coming. It's his first, Cassidy's first, team foul number 6. It wasn't near emphatic enough from Brian Hansen, official. I told him to be more emphatic with that charge call. It's lacking. You're on the stage, man.
That's
Act
right.
it, right? On the right wing whirl, didn't catch it cleanly. Backside, Muya, Caleb just keeps fighting. Where'd he come from?
Up and under. Wow. Use the rim to block.
He just came out of nowhere.
You ever play the game Annie Over? That's what he just played with himself on that.
To give the Trojans their largest lead of the ball game so far by 9. Top of the key for Graham. They'll try to blow past. Henderson's there with a little help, no good. Good defense up in front. Ryder's just up this time with the left hand, scooping good. Almost wish that missed because he was going to be slammed down on the backside from Caleb running the floor. 20-9. Trojans in front. Here's Saporito. Walden. Approaching the midway point of the second quarter. Walden to pull one up. Trojans defense has been really good. And then Titans have just lost track of Ryder. Here's running. Henderson with the left hand. The extra pass. Zane Henderson, the beneficiary of another great Ryder whirl assist. And the Trojans are trying to blow this one open. Here's Troike. 3-on-4. It's a foul. They don't call it. Malleman, Caden, why not? Missed it. The cooler. Everything was working so well. 4:04 to play. A little heat check from him. And the Trojans lead at 22-9. That's what they'll do. And Titans had been keeping them quiet on the transition so much, and then boom, it blows open. And that's what they can do to a team. I know up by 13. Here's Schallenberger, the younger, and a foul going to be called on Caden. There was so much contact down here on Troike. That should have been a foul. And Caden's going to pick up his first, team 5. Here's Schallenberger out around midcourt. Ryder trying to just deny Cassidy the ball. He's limited to just 2 points so far. He'll drive, kick, swing, Schallenberger. Nowhere to go with it. Gabe Muya into the ball game, by the way, checking in. Both Muya boys on the floor. Dump off inside Saporito, and it's going to be a foul on Henderson. Zane a little slow, I think, to get over there on Saporito, and recovered with that foul. Titans with it. Dump off inside, denied, then knocked it out of bounds. Last touched out of bounds off of the Titans. Good denied defense there by Henderson. He wanted a foul, did Coach Smiley. And we'll get explained to why he didn't get one. 3:24. Ryder going to run the point here. In this first half, leading 22-9. This is an 8-0 run. They've had a 7-0 run in this ball game, and now in the midst of an 8-0 run. Muya. Elevate. Good. Trojans lead at 24-9. Got a pretty good second quarter. It was a 5-point game, or 7-point game going into the second quarter. Trojans now lead by 15. On a shake is Hosier. Good defense by Caden. Got to stick with it, though. Back outside, and they'll reset. I think he was surprised there was no foul, maybe. There's a good defender. Good denied defense there again by Lolleman. Gathered up by Mulia. Caleb crossing over. Picking his way around. Oral, he'll shake and bake. Dribble between his legs for like a minute. And then it'll back outside Henderson. Over to Gabe Mulia on the right side. Caleb, elevate, elbow. Shot no good. And a foul going to be called on Gabe Mulia. So he'll pick up his first personal foul of the ball game. Team foul number 7. Be shooting 1-1. 2:12 to play here in the first half. Lady Trojans won earlier tonight. Had a little bit of issue with some of our distribution. It was a great broadcast on our part. We just weren't streaming it for a little bit. 46-39, Lady Trojans win it. They're 2-0 in the CNC, 4-1 on the year. It's a pretty good start. Lost nearly, I think it was, I figured this up, almost more than 50% of their offense with Sydney Crane graduating, and they've been able to make it up with a bunch of girls. 9 girls scored in the game. Jada Valley led the way with 12 as Lynn Schallenberger knocks down his first point of the ball game and stops a 10-0 run. Missed it. Rebound Mulia. Here come the Trojans. Troike back into the ball game for Girard. Collins in as well. Caleb lost it. Oh. Just doing his thing, man. Under 2 to play now. On the left side right for Hosier. Cassidy's going to see right or we're on his sleep from way downtown. He can make those. It's missed by Schallenberger. Dump off. Tipped away by Troike. Those fast hands. Here comes Mulia in transition. Ryder. And nowhere to go with it. Backside for Collins. On to Mulia. Gabe this time. Back around, they'll go under 90 seconds to play in the first half. GN Bank halftime show coming your way in just a moment. World. Got around for Troike. Oh, Ryder.
He's going to throw it back out.
Just great, great dish. And Ryder's got to pay him off for that. Outside here, a minute 4. Cassidy walked left side for Saporito. Here's Shode. Throw it over for Schallenberger. Backside for Cassidy. Thought about it. 50 seconds. He's thinking about it right now, where he's at. I promise you. Here's Schallenberger. Stolen away. Troike was just waiting for that one. Baited him a little bit. And here are the Trojans. They should work for the final shot of this first half. 30 seconds. Ryder, top of the key, 22 seconds. Troike. I'm going to call carry. Huh?
Don't get that one many times.
Carry against 7, as that stops that momentum. 14 seconds to play. Here's Cassidy. Trying to work for a shot here with 1.6, and they foul. That's what they wanted to attack. He's been quiet throughout most of this first half. Most of the Titans have. Trojans have only allowed 5 points in each quarter so far. Just waiting to see what comes from Cassidy here from the charity stripe. The largest lead is 16 where it sits right now. And he makes the first one. Here comes the second. That one rattles in. They'll intercept it. They're going to get a look at him travel. They traveled. And so the Trojans should get the ball right there with more time that's on the clock than this is. Should be about a second, I would say. But the official says tap only. Well, you got a guy that can flat do that. Evan just needs to put it near the basket. Can only tap it in. And overthrows him. And that's the end of the first half. 26-12, Trojans go on a 10-0 run midway through the second quarter and pull away. Right now have a pretty solid lead of 14, 26-12 here at the halftime break. We'll talk about it when we return on the GM Bank Halftime Show. GM Bank, formerly Girard National Bank, new name, but still providing customers with the high-quality financial services in a friendly and personal way. Personal, business, or agricultural needs, turn to GM Bank. Learn more at gn-bank.com. We'll talk about it next on the GM Bank Halftime Show on Girard Sports Live.
Girard National Bank is now GN Bank. Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
Farm Bureau is proud to support Girard High School student athletes. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to make insurance simple. Agents Judd Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho take pride in educating their clients and members so they are able to make the best decisions. There's a lot of information out there, and at Farm Bureau, they can explain it in a way that relates to you so you can apply it to your life, family, farm, and future. To learn more, contact Judd, Lori, or Lisa at 620-724-4213. Go Trojans!
The Producers Co-op Farm Store is committed to making your life easier by supplying you with the things you need for your farm and home. As always, the Producers Co-op Farm Store has a great selection of farm and ranch supplies, including pet supplies, ranch and corral building supplies and equipment, automatic waterers and feed bunks, tack, dog food, pet and animal health supplies, workwear, boots, and much, much more. Come in and check out the great deals on lots of new merchandise as well. Proudly serving Girard and the surrounding area, and proud to support the Girard Trojans.
Peony Dental is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Chris Peony DDS offers exceptional dentistry for all ages in a friendly atmosphere. In fact, Chris Peony has been caring for smiles since 1993. No wonder so many Trojan fans look so good. Peony Dental offers preventative care, Invisalign, whitening, bridges, crowns, and more. Stop by today and ask about the all-new CEREC dental system, offering same-day crowns, start to finish, right there in the office. To learn more, visit them at 106 South Ozark in Girard or go online to peonydental.com.
Find us fast in names and numbers. Lady Trojan dance team out there doing their thing here on the GM Bank Halftime Show. Trojans lead it by the score 26-12 here over the Columbus Titans. Trojans lead it here. They had a 7-0 run in the first quarter to blow things open a little bit, led by 7 at the end of the first quarter. Only trailed once, 4-2, tied at 4-4, and I'm not trailed since they took the lead 7-4 with 5 minutes to play in the second quarter, or in the first quarter rather. And right now, they do lead at 26-12. Titans had pulled it to within 5, 12-7 to start the second quarter, and that's when the Trojans started to pull away. There was a 7-point game, 14-7. Then they went on a 10-0 run. That was stopped when the Titans scored a free throw to make it 26-10. So they've actually led by as many as 17, have the Trojans. And then a foul late in the first half, like with not much time left. Cassidy goes to the free throw line, knocks down a couple free throws, makes it to the score where it's at right now, 14-point lead for the Girard Trojans. That's your Kenara Eye Care Eye on the game. Thanks to the support from their community. Kenara Eye Care has nearly doubled their space and extended their hours with locations in both Pittsburgh and Girard. Kenara Eye Care, the clear choice. Make your appointment by calling 620-235-1737. We'll take a quick break. Come back and talk about these halftime numbers when we return on the GM Bank Halftime Show on Girard Sports Live.
Thanks to your support, Kenora Eye Care has expanded. With double the space, they offer more exam rooms, larger optical selection, and extended hours to fit your schedule. And with the latest technology, they can quickly diagnose any eye-related issues. All patients are welcome at Kenora Eye Care, the clear choice for your family's vision.
Mathis Drug Store Incorporated has a proud Girard history of more than 50 years. Glenn and Karen Mathis took over the store in 1983 from Glenn's father and have been providing outstanding customer care and service since. At Mathis, they know their customers by name and value their support. Primary goal is to provide fast, accurate, friendly service. Mathis is a full-service pharmacy that accepts most insurance plans and supports competitive cash pricing. Mathis Drug Store, a proud supporter of Girard High School student-athletes.
The Producers Co-op Farm Store is committed to making your life easier by supplying you with the things you need for your farm and home. As always, the Producers Co-op Farm Store has a great selection of farm and ranch supplies, including pet supplies, ranch and corral building supplies and equipment, automatic waterers and feed bunks, tack, dog food, pet and animal health supplies, workwear, boots, and much, much more. Come in and check out the great deals on lots of new merchandise as well. Proudly serving Girard and the surrounding area, and proud to support the Girard Trojans.
G&W Foods is the one-stop shop for everything you need to feed the family. With a great selection of quality, fresh, and delicious foods, you're sure to find something to satisfy every appetite. With friendly and knowledgeable staff, the folks at G&W Foods can help you find what you need so you can get in, get out, and on your way with your day. Plus, don't forget G&W Foods for the great daily lunch specials. Open 7 days a week. Check out their weekly Facebook-only specials. The G&W Foods family super wishes the Girard Trojans the best of luck.
When I wake up in the morning, love, the sunlight hurts my eyes, then I look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day.
The best place for your pregame or postgame meal is Bender on 7. The Bender has quickly become Girard's favorite restaurant with incredible specials like the famous Taco Tuesdays, 3 tacos for $1. Wednesdays, try the adult grilled cheese. Thursdays is chili dog day. And of course, Friday, game day, is steak tips after 5. Grab a friend, grab a drink, and grab a seat at the Bender on 7, where they're streaming Girard Sports Live right now. Bender on 7. Order now. 620-724-4860.
Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Of course, Ag Choice has all the products you need to keep your crops growing, like fertilizer, crop protection products, and seed. But Ag Choice is also the first stop for keeping your livestock operation going, with a great selection of farm supplies, equipment, and quality feeds. To find solutions to all of your agricultural needs, contact Joe Murphy of Ag Choice of Hepler at 620-368-4347. Ag Choice of Hepler is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans.
Girard Medical Center's bariatric program has made extraordinary changes to many people's lives.
Before surgery, I was having a lot of problems just walking. That was the main reason for doing it, and just to feel better, to be able to enjoy life. Dr. Latchman and her team are fantastic. I really feel like I've been given a second chance at life.
Call to learn more. Girard Medical Center, caring for our community one patient at a time.
A yellow flag on your team is bad, but a yellow tag on your favorite new flooring or furniture, now that's awesome. Get to Derail Commodity for huge savings during their yellow tag inventory clearance sale. Renew the look of your home with steep discounts on all in-stock carpet, vinyl, hardwood, ceramic tile, and luxury vinyl tile flooring. Even in-stock furniture is on sale. Kick off your fall with new flooring and furniture during the Yellow Tag Inventory Clearance Sale at Derail Commodity, with locations in Joplin, Butler, and Fayette, Missouri, as well as Independence and Brazelton, Kansas.
You catch the tail end of the drum line from the Girard Trojans. So there's a little bit of extended break there. It's just hard to hear anything. Dude's playing upside down. You can't really see it very well. I don't know how difficult that would be to be upside down like that and play it. I don't know. See, we work in television. We could do it right side up and just turn it upside down and pretend like we were upside down.
But everyone else would be upside down.
Halftime score, this with the Girard Trojans leading by that score you see there, 26-12 over the Columbus Titans. Here in this CNC matchup. Right now the Girard Trojans having a pretty good day. Led right now here at the break by Caleb Muya, has 11 points. Trojans with 6 guys in the scoring column. Caleb again leading the way with 11. 4 from Ryder Worrell, 4 from Carter Doherty, 2 from Evan Troike, 3 from Dylan Collins, his first and only, I think it's the only time he's shot, maybe one other time. He had knocked down a 3. Zane Henderson has 2. Trojans 1 of 4 from the free throw line. I thought they'd scored more points there in that second quarter. They only scored 14. They scored 12 in the first quarter, so it was a nice run, but doing it on the defensive end as well, limiting the Titans to only 7 points in the second quarter. Right now for them, Tommy Schallenberger has 6, but he picked up 2 quick fouls, and so he's been limited. He was the only real bright spot for the Titans in that first half. 4 points from Patrick Cassidy. I think Ryder Worrell's done a very good job on Patrick to keep him quiet in this ball game. And 1 point from Grayson Walden, 1 point from Lynn Schallenberger for the Columbus Titans. 26-12 is your halftime score in this one. The Lady Trojans won earlier tonight, 46-39, to move to 2-0 in the CNC, 4-1 on the season as well. And the Lady Trojans will be back in action. Trojan men will be back in action. We'll do it on Tuesday. We'll come right back here to Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium as the Trojans welcome in the Riverton Rams. And, of course, you'll be able to catch all that action right here on Girard Sports Live. After that, a week from the night, on the road for the first time in 2019 as we head to take the short trip down 47, take a right at Gennardi's Corner with 69, about 4 miles. Take a left on McKay Street. Frontenac High School will be on your right as we will take on the Raiders. And that should be a good one. It's always good against Frontenac. That's a big rivalry here between the Trojans and the Raiders, and we'll have it for you coming up a week from tonight. We'll take another quick break. We'll come back and hopefully get ready to go in the second half of this one. The Girard Trojans, Columbus Titans. Trojans lead by 14 at the break. You're watching it on your home for Girard High School Athletics, Girard Sports Live.
Peony Dental is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Chris Peony DDS offers exceptional dentistry for all ages in a friendly atmosphere. In fact, Chris Peony has been caring for smiles since 1993. No wonder so many Trojan fans look so good. Peony Dental offers preventative care, Invisalign, whitening, bridges, crowns, and more. Stop by today and ask about the all-new Ceric Dental System, offering same-day crowns, start to finish, right there in the office. To learn more, visit them at 106 South Ozark in Girard or go online to peonydental.com.
Find us fast in names and numbers.
For more than 20 years, Call Service has been serving Southeast Kansas. Right now, Call Service has a huge selection of hand-cooked tires, including hand-cooked Dynapro ATM. Farmers and ranchers trust Call Service as their trucks crisscross Southeast Kansas, providing on-the-farm tire service daily. Plus, Calls is the first stop for lube and oil changes. Get back in the game with your new set of hand-cooked tires, never halfway. Available now at Call Service. Check them out online at callservicellc.com or call 620-724-4121.
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It cannot be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and print, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You. Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
Girard National Bank is now GN Bank. Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com. Got
an all-star in our midst. Good look there at Kaylee Loeb. off for Christmas break, no doubt, from Iowa State, one of the most decorated high school track and field athletes in history, in the state of Kansas, and certainly here at Girard. And talking to her dad, not a bad runner in his own right back in the day at Pittsburgh State. Mom was there earlier. But the Big 12 cross-country champion, girls side, that's pretty impressive. And it's just a sophomore. She will have much more to come. That's a pretty good camera. Nice job there. Yep.
I like that, huh?
Trojans going to get going here in this second half, 26-12. As they have the lead. It's certainly not out of the realm of possibility. Columbus is a team that can shoot from deep. They just need to, Trojans need to continue to play good pressure defense. The defense, I think, was the bright spot there. I think the Titans probably feel pretty good about keeping them to just 26 points. But defensively, the Trojans were very tough. And right now, the Trojans will have a 14-point lead. They've led by as many as 17 in this ball game. They trailed by as many as 2, all the way back 4-2. Trojans will have the ball to begin things here in this second half. Flank side for Whirl, and we're underway. Troiki to Muya. Backside, Ryder, wide open, look at it. 3 on the way. Good. Ryder knocked down a 3 in that first half, but he walked right before he did it. That time he does. He's got 7. The Trojans back to matching their largest lead of the ball game at 17. Off left side for Hosier. Guarded by Whirl. Trojans have switched up defensively, man-to-man, putting Whirl on Hosier and Troiki on Cassidy. And a good finish there by Clay Saporito, his first points of the ball game. 29-14. Trojans, high post for Doherty, kick out. Troiki sets his feet, fires 3, no good. Rebound Saporito. Too much mustard on that one, and here come the Titans. Open frame for the Trojans. Titans try to take advantage of it. Right side for Graham. Here's Cassidy, blows past Troiki. Saporito, same play they just scored on. It might be an issue for the Trojans. Anderson, Collins getting ready to come in for the Trojans. Rolleman. Skip it over to Whirl. Now here's Doherty. He'll skip it. Troiki walked with it. Couple of turnovers, uncharacteristic on Evan. Doherty will sit down. Rolleman will sit down. 6:25 to play in the third quarter. Yeah, if you're Columbus right now, you feel okay about things. It didn't get completely out of hand when they were going on that run, and you're playing the number 1 ranked team in Class 3A, your classification team you all could see in the sub-state. Here's Saporito again, blocked by Collins. Get out of here. Here comes Whirl. Hosier picking him up. Troiki threw it away. That's back-to-back turnovers by Evan. Collins, we see why it was in concussion protocol, and he might have got himself a little bit.
Shaking his head again.
Going straight out. I don't think he dinged his head, but he hurt himself in the stomach. Off left side for Hosier. Poked and a foul on Whirl. Ryder will pick up his second. Kind of stumbling out of the gates here on the Trojans so far. Bragging about that defense is Schallenberger, no good. Now crashing the boards, nobody there. And a foul going to be called on the floor against the Trojans. That's second chance points. I bet you they didn't have 2 of those the entire first half. They've got several here, and that's Henderson's second personal. Inbound to Cassidy. Troiki. Cassidy dribbling through everybody. Hosier nearly walked with it. Outside, stolen away by Collins. Dillon's coming to play. Outside for Ryder. Whirl catches. Back to Troiki. To the right side, Collins. Now Henderson. Here's Troiki. Evan elevates. Off the glass, no good. Rebound Schallenberger. And here come the Titans again. Cassidy driving. Oh, just blows past the Trojan defense, but he came up a little slow. Might have got hit in the head, possibly. There's a near steal. Muya comes away with it, and Hosier's going to foul. He didn't agree with it. Team foul number 1 on the Hosier and number 1 on the Titans here in the second half. Timeout to be taken by the Trojans. Probably a good idea. Timeout, we'll take it. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Trojan basketball on Girard Sports.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
(29-18), Trojans lead it. Titans starting to chip away a little bit. They've led by as many as 17. Here's Ryder trying to stop it. No good. Knocked around. Loose ball gathered up by the Titans. And transitions Graham. Led by as many as 17 in this half. They lead by 11 right now. Here's Graham for 3. No good. Orr will pull it down, and here come the Trojans. Collins. To the corner, Muya. It's usually where he takes a couple steps that way, and it goes baseline, and they did a good job staying back on that one. Dillon in motion, no good. And rebound pulled out of there by Walden for Columbus. Here they come. Cassidy, fast. Shot up, good. And a foul on Troike. And I believe Evan will pick up his second one, and Cassidy starting to come alive a little bit. I would say switch back. Ryder kept him pretty quiet in that first half, limiting just 1 field goal. He's already got 2 field goals in this second half. And it's a single-digit game. It has not been this close since it was 18-9. That was when the Trojans were in the midst of a 10-0 run. Right now, the Titans are on a 7-0 run. 29-21. Look at a 9-0 run. Trojans need a bucket. This is a good way to get one. Muya's there to finish it. That stops that run. 31-21. Here's Walden. Graham on the left wing. 3:43 to play in the third quarter. And a foul on Henderson. His third. Doherty will come in. Gabe Muya going to get his first minutes of the second half. Collins sits down. Henderson sits down. .340 to play in the third. Schallenberger, the younger, Lynn into the ball game. He'll hand off for Cassidy. They've made that change. Back to a zone defense, really. Walden nowhere to go with it, but he falls into it. Man, how do you get that shot even off? Trojans have relaxed, and it shows here. 31-23, back to an 8-point contest. Troike, backside Muya, he'll go. Baseline, off the glass, he'll get the roll. No, he doesn't. Too much English on that one. Titans with a chance to trim this to a 2-possession game, maybe less. Walden can't get it. Muya crashing the boards, the younger. And now here comes Ryder. Off to Muya on the left wing. To Carter. Doherty on the left corner. Back around to Gabe. Here's Whirl. On possession here for the Trojans. Whirl. Troike. Some patience here. Down a good dish by Gabe Muya. The finish and the bucket by Carter Doherty. That's a good look by the young sophomore, Gabe Muya. And Carter was able to finish it. Carter on the season from the charity stripe is only 50%, 1 of 2. The timeout going to be taken by the Titans. It's a 30. We'll take it. Trojans lead by 10. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching Trojan basketball, Girard.
Peony Dental is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Chris Peony DDS offers exceptional dentistry for all ages in a friendly atmosphere. In fact, Chris Peony has been caring for smiles since 1993. No wonder so many Trojan fans look so good. Peony Dental offers preventative care, Invisalign, whitening, bridges, crowns, and more. Stop by today and ask about the all-new CEREC dental system, offering same-day crowns, start to finish, right there in the office. To learn more, visit them at 106 South Ozark in Girard, or go online to peonydental.com.
Find us fast in names and numbers. (33-23). Trojans lead at 2:24 to play in this third quarter over the Columbus Titans here in the CNC matchup. Lady Trojans won earlier tonight, 46-39, to move to 2-0 in the CNC. Carter Doherty at the free throw line to try to complete the and one. Missed it. Rebound. Ball's kicked around. Kicked ball. That's the last touch by Titans. Oh, missed one there. Walden booted that one. It's going to be tough to see, but he goes out of bounds. We're going to say it's off of the Trojans, and Titans will get it back here. Titans pulled it within 8. Here in the corner, Cassidy. That's not what they want to see happen. He missed it, though, and then Muya missed it. Gabe missed the rebound. Collins checked back into the ball game at the timeout for Caleb Muya. Brief break, I'm sure, for him. Here's Saporito. Good recovery defensively there by Troike. Good defense there. Schallenberger back outside Saporito. 3, no good. Collins with the rebound. Here come the Trojans. This is what they do best. Run to the floor. Outside Worrell. Under 2 to play in the third quarter. Here's Gabe Muya. Titans just packing it in there on Carter. Over right side. There's Doherty. Skip pass. Worrell catch. Nope. Good recovery by Cassidy. Here's Collins. He'll catch and fire from the top of the key. No good. Rebound. Doherty up and in. Carter with a big board there. 35-23. 12-point lead. Minute 21 to play. Titans had a 9-0 run in this third quarter. Trojans starting to stop that momentum a little bit. Here's Schallenberger way out high. Saporito over to go with it. Trojans have extended that defense a little bit. Schallenberger, Saporito. Schallenberger, Saporito. Here's Walden. Somebody lost him. Up and around. He gets that. Well, there's a hard foul by Walden, his third. And team foul number 3 on the Titans here in the second half. We're under a minute to play. Saporito check out. Schallenberger will check out. In comes Graham. In comes Hosier. Gabe Muya going to check out. Back in comes Caleb. 35-23, Trojans lead, 50 seconds to play in the third. Doherty on the right corner.
Don't go there.
They're saying don't come out and pull out and cover Carter on that corner, because that'll happen. Caleb gets undercut. Dangerous play there. And he comes down hard and slow to get up is Caleb Muya. Slow to get up. Thankfully he does. His backside. Not a lot of cushion there. Like if I fell on my backside, it doesn't hurt at all.
Oh, you'd bounce, bud. Get a little bounce to it.
On that hardwood floor. Caleb going to shoot 2. That foul's called on Graham, his third. And first one's up and in. 1 of 2 going into this trip. 2 of 3 now on the night from the charity stripe for Caleb. Here's a second. That was no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Schallenberger. Tommy. And it's 36-23. Here's Walden. Kick to the corner. Back to him. And a foul on Doherty. Throwing that leg into Schallenberger down low as O2 try to fight for position. Carter picked up his third there with 18 seconds in the third. That's a big foul. Graham to inbound for the Titans, 18 seconds to go. Handoff for Cassidy and a foul. Trojans picking him up left and right. That's probably Henderson.
It's his fourth.
He'll pick up his fourth foul. Zane will check out. Booyah will check in. Gabe.
Kind of forgot to stop at the scorer's desk there.
Yeah. Graham gets it in Saporito, and that's a really easy inbound play. Trojans got to be better there. Saporito's had a great third quarter, 6 of them. Trojans throw it away. 6.4 seconds to play in this third. Trojans need to end on a high note, up by 11. Comes Cassidy, kick, Saporito, 3, no good. And they'll throw one up, but it's too late. That's the end of the third quarter. Trojans lead at 36-25. The Titans chip away a little bit. We'll see if they can hold off when we return in the fourth quarter. You're watching Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Call Service has been serving Southeast Kansas. Right now, Call Service has a huge selection of hand-cooked tires, including hand-cooked Dynapro ATM. Farmers and ranchers trust Call Service as their trucks crisscross Southeast Kansas, providing on-the-farm tire service daily. Plus, Calls is a first stop for lube and oil changes. Get back in the game with your new set of hand-cooked tires, never halfway. Available now at Call Service. Check them out online at callservicellc.com or call 620-724-4121.
Girard National Bank is now GN Bank. Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
36-25, Trojans lead it here over the Columbus Titans. Trojans trying to look for a sweep of the Titans here in the first game of 2019, first second game here at home. Trojans beat the Liberal Bulldogs in their home opener. Cassidy, Trojans, Titans will have it. Dump off inside, Saporito's come alive. Blocked by Doherty. They'll give way to Lallman. Caden will bring it up the floor. Around Troike. Off left side for Ryder. Trojans just did not take very good care of the basketball in that third quarter and loosened up their defense a little bit, and Titans took advantage of it. Here's Troike. Collins to Troike. He'll step up. Pull the trigger on a 10-footer, no good. And rebound pulled out of there by Cassidy. And a three-point bucket up and good for the Titans, a big one. I missed who shot that. But it pulls this game back to within 8. Doherty back out for Troike. Here's Collins into the paint, scoop off, Doherty, and to finish. Nice dish by Dylan Collins. And back to a 10-point contest. Dump off for Saporito, front and back. Trojans good defense there on the front by Caden, and good by Carter. There goes Graham into the crowd. And Laurel's going to get bailed out with a foul. That's a tough call against the Titans. I will agree. I don't always agree. I don't always agree with the other team, but when I do, they're right.
That's right.
And World will go to the free throw line. Swish. Ryder, the best free throw shooter on this team. 12 of 15 coming to the ball game. His first attempt tonight. 1 for 1. 80% on the year. Ryder just 5 points in the contest. Trojans back in front by 11. Made a boat. .6:17 to play in the ball game. Trojans lead at 48-28. Or 40-28. Hosier, dump off, Saporito. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Collins crashing the boards. Here's Muya on the left side. Backside, whirl, all alone, 3, missed it. Rebound, Muya, Caleb, straight back up. Holy mackerel, is that not a foul? He keeps working for it and gets it to go. I mean, there was a ton of contact there. That was just not a very good job. And it'll be a timeout taken by the Titans. Starting to maybe feel things slip away a little bit. Time on the floor, we'll take it. We're back in 1 minute. You're watching Trojan basketball on your home for Girard Athletics, Girard Sports Live.
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It cannot be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and print, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You. Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
42-28, Trojans lead at 5:46 to go here in the ball game. Trojans kind of, I think, took a break, rested a little bit in that third quarter, and it cost them a pretty good lead. They led by 17, they were led by 11 at the end of it. A 9-0 run there by the Titans. Trojans have pulled it back to a 14-point contest. Back in action on Tuesday. Come right back here. Watch it. Trojans will take on the Riverton Rams. 3 games usually around 5:45. Tip off at 6 o'clock on that girls' game. Titans with the basketball as we get back underway in this final quarter of play. Off right side for Walden. Trying to drive on Muya. Schallenberger, good closeout from Collins. And then Cassidy trying to go in there. Trojans switch up. They missed it. Didn't make the full switch. Collins aborted. And lucky he missed that shot. Wide open look by Schallenberger. Up in front, Ryder to make the catch. Now he'll go baseline, try to wrap it around. Loose ball. Still loose. Somehow Muya came away with it. Caleb will face up on Schallenberger. Step through. Not going to get a call. This is ridiculous. That's back-to-back times he's gotten fouled and not gotten a call. That is poor. He's lucky he can get the rebound and put it back. Now here comes Cassidy. Well, equal opportunity, I guess, on the other end of the floor because that was a foul, and there it is.
Teed him.
There's a tee from Coach Smiley. Didn't call it a tee. Brian works college ranks, and they keep a pretty tight leash on his coaches. They're not really allowed to say a whole lot to the officials. And he was quick to go to work on Coach Smiley there. I think all Coach Smiley said, what the heck was that or what was that? And then the official mouthed, you're not going to yell at me like that. And that was that. Ryder's 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Trojans get the ball back as well with 4:55 to play. Here's a second one. Swish. That is a shot of a young man who has done that a lot of times on his own to get better. Four for 4. 46-28. Trojans back in front. Now their largest lead of the ball game is 18. It was just 8 not that long ago. Trojans in the midst of a 10-0 run to start this fourth quarter. Up and good, 12-0. Wheels are starting to fall off for the Titans. 4:36 to play. Here's Walden. Up, no good. And it's going to be a two shots here for Walden. It's going to be Doherty's fourth, I believe. Trojans have been on the other side of this coin where Coach Westcott's a really good coach and can get a team that's maybe a little undersized and not matches up real well, but can throw that junk defense out there and kind of keep things close. But you always felt when we've been on the other side of things that you're playing with borrowed time because the other team, if they're better than you, they're eventually going to get those runs. And so far the Trojans have had runs of 7-0, 8-0, and now 12-0. And that ends with that. And those runs are just too much to overcome.
BJ, that's kind of what we were waiting on all night is that breakout. You know, they broke out there for a little while. It felt like it was a big run, but then, like you said, this 12-0 run here.
48-29 now, the Trojans with the lead. Troike, Collins. Here's Whirl to Evan. Thought about it, he walked. And with that little skip, yep. Turns around, looks for affirmation, and I think everybody on the bench is like, yeah.
Yeah, he did it.
Yeah.
Yep. Did it? Yeah.
Yeah. Midway point of this fourth quarter. Cassidy, he'll elevate from the free throw line, Swish. He's in double figures with 10 points now for the Titans. Carter, backside move, got skipped off the rim. And Walden, now foul going to be called on Troike. Evan will pick up his third, I believe. Team foul number 7, so he'll be shooting free throws from here on out. It's his fourth. No, it's his third. Team foul number 8. Henderson going to come in. He'll replace Carter. Tommy Schallenberger will check out. Saporito comes back in. Saporito had 6 points. All 6 of his points came in that third quarter run, a 9-0 run that they were there. Shot no good on the front side of a 1-1 for Walden. Gathered up by Henderson. Here come the Trojans. 3:38 to go in the ball game. To the corner for Henderson. Nothing there. Henderson. Nearly thrown away. Troike gets tied up and then stripped out of his hands by Hosier. Good transition. It just happens to bounce into Graham's hands, but he missed it, left it short. I don't think he expected to get it. And now Troike to the corner for Collins. Back to Henderson. Skip pass. Collins. Ryder. He'll try to penetrate, nowhere to go with it. Trojans just trying to take the air of the basketball. 3 minutes to go. Collins to Henderson. They want to get that good shot down low with, goodness gracious, guys.
Got a dribble.
Yeah, there's been a lot of those tonight, more than we've seen in the past. (48-31) Trojans trying to stay unbeaten, trying to stay at the top of the 3A ranks. Cassidy got stuck. Good defense by Troike, and now here comes Ryder. Contact. Kept his feet. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot too.
Kept looking over to Muya to see if he was trailing, and Columbus cut him off.
Ryder with 11 points. I think they're discussing what's on the floor of shooting. Or they missed who exactly was the foul called on.
Number 11.
Yep, on Cassidy. His second. And he knocks down the first one. Here comes the second. They are so good. All of them look so good. 6 for 6 here in the fourth quarter from the charity stripe for Ryder Whirl. 50-31. Back to a 19-point game. Now near steal. Zane's had his struggles, but defensively he's been right into things. That time, though, they lost him, and Graham snuck away. your 33. Side for Collins. Trojans just going to try to hold at the free throw line for Troike. Henderson will go ahead and pull the trigger on a three. No good. Rebound Muya, and a foul going to be called against Graham. What?
They called on Muya for push-off.
That's not very good. Just because he looks like he used somebody to get that high doesn't mean he actually did.
We would need an 8-foot ladder, bud.
That's his first. That's going to be 1-1. So that's going to send Graham to the free throw line to shoot. He's yet to shoot a free throw here tonight. And he makes the first one. Missed the second. Rebound pulled out of there by Caleb. And a foul going to be called on Hosier. 2:01 to play, and that's going to send the Trojans to the free throw line to shoot 1-1. It's going to send Caleb to the free throw line. Lallum is going to come in and replace Collins. Schallenberger going to check in. I wanted to get him in there before that, but it was late. Caleb, 2 for 5 on the night from the stripe now. Good defense by Ryder. When Ryder's been on Cassidy's, when this thing's been different. And then Henderson goes in there and gets the ball, jump ball. Good effort by Zane Henderson. And it's going to be in favor of the Trojans. Just good effort all around there by the Trojans. Throw it in there for the Trojans. Minute 47 to play. Stick around for the Leah Smith Agency postgame show. We'll talk to the head coach of the Girard Trojans, Rod Westcott. Hopefully about a Trojan win. They can hold on here for 96 seconds. Collins getting hassled. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Titans. And it will stay with Girard. .90 seconds. High post for Muya. Elevates. Rattled in. Caleb again. Just a quiet 20 points.
Not quite as average yet.
Not quite. Saporito over to Schallenberger. Back around, I'll get it down into Schallenberger. Carter trying to play with those 4 fouls. Standing up tall, not going to get it. Walden will squeak it up there. He's got 5 for the Titans. In the backcourt, Ryder will come across, just dribble through him. Oh, behind the back, and the dunk. Oh, my goodness. The assist, the flush, and an exclamation point on this ball game. A thing of beauty. Ryder Whirl has had 3 assists tonight that have been spectacular. And the strong finish by Caleb Muya. Timeout on the floor, we'll take it. We're back at 30. You're watching Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It cannot be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and print, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You. Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
Edition of Slam Dunk, our hit of the game, brought to you by Bradshaw Collision Repair. If a deer ends up tackling your car like Caleb Muya just slammed that basketball into the hoop, take it to Bradshaw Collision Repair. Bob Bradshaw offers refinishing paintless, dent repair, glass replacement, and more. Let Bradshaw Collision Repair get you back in the game. Call 620-724-7300. 26 seconds to play here in this ball game. Walden fouled. See who it gets.
Yep.
It's going to be Henderson. Zane will foul out. Second time in 5 games. He's like, hey, that's me. Good minutes, though, from Zane. He came out, really good effort. Was there to battle for it. That jump ball was a big one, I think. Here's Walden. Shoot his 2, no good. 1 for 3 rather, on the night from the stripe. Second one's good. Titans still pressuring on the youngsters. Ball checked in the ball game. Logan Thomas, Rigby Bourne, Caden Lallman, who started this ball game. Cole Davis and D. Weidman. Backside, Thomas mishandled it. Kind of off the mark as well. 5 seconds, and that should do it. Cassidy going to go ahead and score one. They're going to count it. Okay. 54-39. Trojans going to win this one. Again, the Trojans move to 5-0 on the year. They are 2-0 in the CNC. And these two teams will see each other again later on in the year as we're playing that double round robin here in the CNC. But the Trojans get the win in round 1. 54-37. And we will talk about it when we return here on the Leah Smith Agency Farmers Insurance post-game show. Talk to the head coach of the Girard Trojans, Rod Westcott, as well, bringing 10 years of industry experience back to her hometown. Call 620-670-4590, proudly serving our community and cheering on the Trojans. We'll talk about it next on the post-game show, brought to you by Leah Smith Insurance Agency. Farmers Insurance on Girard Sports Line.
Your local Farmers Insurance agent in Girard is Leah Smith. Leah is excited to bring more than 10 years industry experience in both Kansas and Missouri back to her hometown. Her straightforward and personalized approach will help you better understand your coverage options, whether it's auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more. Give Leah Smith a call today at 620-670-4590. Leah Smith Agency, Farmers Insurance, proudly serving our community and cheering on the Trojans.
Producers Co-op of Girard has been serving the needs of farmers and ranchers in southeast Kansas for decades. With a wide range of products and services, you'll be sure to find what you're looking for. Contact the Agronomy Center for seed recommendations, seed treatments, crop scouting, grid and soil sampling, custom and variable rate application, and more. Raise the bar and make this year the most profitable yet. To learn more, visit them online at girardcoop.com or call the Agronomy Center at 620-724-8372. Producers Co-op, working for you.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Stop in soon to pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue Mascot Debit Card. While you're there, be sure to ask about My Mobile Money and mobile banking, Guardian Secure Checking, and People Pay. Learn more online at mybankcnb.com. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools. Go Trojans!
Hydrix, your dependable independent. Depend on us for service, for selection, for price. Get huge Samsung savings. Leave notes, sync calendars, and display your photos on the new Samsung Family Hub refrigerator. Plus, get free same-day delivery. Why shop for appliances where the motto is do it yourself when you can depend on the know-how of people who live appliances every day?
The only thing better than our price is our service. Hydrix, Fort Scott, and Girard.
Everybody on the floor, meandering, conversing, talking about this one. Of course, Girard Trojans get the win here, 54-39, as they move to 5-0 on the year and 2-0 in the CNC. All in all, partner, pretty good night for the Trojans. Get the sweep over the Titans, and both teams undefeated in the CNC. Can't ask for much more than that.
No, you can't ask for any more than that. Might not know our two best games we put together tonight, but you know what? That boys game, you're always waiting for them to just break out. You know, it's kind of a lull and then 10-point run, and then a 12-point run, 8-point run. But that lull can't be there later on down the season.
Right.
So that's something I think Coach Westcott's going to work on. He's going to probably talk about it a little bit too. But it's good to see us come back off a break and play pretty good ball.
Yep, keep the pressure on throughout the contest. That's going to determine separating a really good team from a great team. We'll talk about that with Coach Westcott when we talk to him in just a little bit. Final numbers in this one, the Trojans win it, again, 54-39. Patrick Cassidy leads the way for the Titans with 13 points. Only guy in double figures. 6 from Tommy Schallenberger, 6 from Grayson Walden, 6 from Clay Saporito, 3 from Jared Graham, and 1 from Lynn Schallenberger. Just 39 points in this one. Trojans led tonight by Caleb Muyas, 22. An excellent night. You know, Ryder Worrell had a career high there tonight in 18 points. This was a better game than that. Even 13 points from him, including 6 for 6 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter. And 3 just amazing assists in this game. He probably had 5 or 6 assists for the game. 10 points from Carter Doherty in double figures for the big fella. 3 points from Dylan Collins, 2 from Zane Henderson, and 2 from Evan Troike for the Trojans to win it 54-39. The Trojan women won tonight as well, 46-39. They moved to 4-1 on the year, 2-0 in the CNC. We're back here coming up on Tuesday as we welcome in the Riverton Rams. Again, our pregame coverage should be around 6 or 5:45. Tip-off at 6 o'clock. All that depends on that JV girls game that usually takes place right before the varsity game. We'll step away, take another quick break. We come back, we'll hopefully talk with the head coach of the Girard Trojans, Rod Westcott, when we return on Leah Smith Agency postgame show.
Market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space. Look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
Chicken Annie's Girard is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics. Chicken Annie's of Girard serves up the area's best fried chicken and a whole lot more. Check out their weekly specials like chicken and noodles on Wednesdays, Thursday nights kids nights, and Friday boneless wings. Oh, and don't forget about those delicious homemade pies. Stop in or enjoy their mouth-watering favorites at home with carry-out and catering available. Chicken Annie's Girard, continuing a Southeast Kansas tradition. Learn more at chickenanniesgirard.com or call 620-724-4090.
McClellan Sanitation is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. McClellan Sanitation is also proud to have been serving Girard and the surrounding area for decades. McClellan Sanitation offers residential, commercial, and roll-off services. As a locally owned and operated company, owners Dave and Candy McClellan and their employees are dedicated to providing the highest quality customer service. To learn more, call McClellan Sanitation at 620-724-8486. McClellan Sanitation wishes the Girard Trojans the best of luck this season.
Crawcan Telephone Cooperative has been serving Girard in southeast Kansas for 65 years. In 1952, we helped our members connect with each other using telephone lines. Today, we connect our members with the entire world using fiber optics. While the technology has changed, our commitment to deliver it to our members has not. Check us out on the web at ckt.net.
Welcome back here on the Leah Smith Agency postgame show. BJ Harris along with you as we wrap things up here from Girard. The Trojans win it here 54-39. And joining us now, the head coach of the Girard Trojans, Rod Westcott. Coach, another good win. Moved to 2-0 in the CNC, 5-0 on the year. So all in all, we got to feel pretty good about things. A game of kind of ebbs and flows at times. Titans brought it to you at times, but you guys eventually just too much for them.
Yeah, they got some nice pieces there and do some good things. You know, the Cassidy kid, he's a handful. He's gotten stronger, and he can get to the rim, and he gives us a lot of fits tonight. But, you know, I thought our guys battled. Like you said, a game of runs. I thought we did some good things against the zone late in the fourth quarter. It took us a while to figure it out. But, we haven't seen a lot of zone this year, so that was good for us to get those looks and hopefully figure out where the ball needs to be. I think we did a little better job there in the fourth of getting it where it needed to be.
Well, we talked about him in the pregame show, but, man, Ryder World, I said he had a career high the other night against Levette County of 18 points. This was a better game. He only had 13 in the game, but he went 6 for 6 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter. Some really nice assists, including that one late. And then defensively, when he was the main guy on Cassidy, he limited him to just one made field goal in the first half. He had 4 points at halftime. That was a complete game for him.
Yeah, he did. He's been playing well for us. And, we talked earlier, and, he's probably improved more right now than anybody from last year to this year. And really come a long way with his game. So can't say enough about what he's put into it. I mean, he's worked his tail off to get to where he is. So got to give that kid a lot of credit.
You guys were able to get out and run. When you were able to get out and run, we talked also in the pregame about wanting to run that half court. And it was tough against that zone today, but it's pretty important for you guys to run a little bit.
Kids like it. Kids like it. We're better when we can run. Everybody knows that. They did a good job in the second half. They weren't sending anybody to the glass. I mean, they were sending everybody back. But, they did a better job of taking that away. And we're not going to be able to get those runouts like we did all the time. Teams are scouting us, and as games go on, teams get that figured out, and they start to take that away. So we do. We've got to continue to get better in the half court. And we talked earlier, this week about that. It's been something that we're working on, and hopefully we'll continue to do the things right and get the ball where it needs to be in the half court.
All right, Coach. Well, we'll re-rack it, do it again on Tuesday. Just keep chopping wood. Appreciate your time.
It's going to get busy. Getting real busy now.
Head coach of the Girard Trojans, Rod Westcott, joining us here on the Leah Smith Agency postgame show. We'll take one more quick break. We'll come back and wrap things up here from Girard. The Trojans and the Titans. Trojans will get the sweep here on Girard Sports Line.
Is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Chris Paone DDS offers exceptional dentistry for all ages in a friendly atmosphere. In fact, Chris Paone has been caring for smiles since 1993. No wonder so many Trojan fans look so good. Paone Dental offers preventative care, Invisalign, whitening, bridges, crowns, and more. Stop by today and ask about the all-new CEREC dental system, offering same-day crowns, start to finish, right there in the office. To learn more, visit them at 106 South Ozark in Girard or go online to paonedental.com.
Find us fast in names and numbers.
For more than 20 years, Call Service has been serving Southeast Kansas. Right now, Call Service has a huge selection of hand-cooked tires, including hand-cooked Dynapro ATM. Farmers and ranchers trust Call Service as their trucks crisscross Southeast Kansas, providing on-the-farm tire service daily. Plus, Calls is a first stop for lube and oil changes. Get back in the game with your new set of hand-cooked tires, never halfway. Available now at Call Service. Check them out online at callservicellc.com or call 620-724-4121.
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It cannot be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and print, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You. Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
Girard National Bank is now GN Bank. Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
Back at her one final time on the Leah Smith Agency postgame show. B.J. Harris, Dale Shireman as the Girard Trojans get the win, get the sweep. Trojans win at 54-39. On the boys' side, led in the game by Caleb Mulias, 22 points, 13 points from Ryder World, 10 from Carter Doherty. The Titans were led by Patrick Cassidy's 13. Lady Trojans won earlier tonight, 46-39. And led tonight, only lady in double figures was Jada Valley, but the Trojans got 9 girls in the scorebook here tonight, and that's always a good thing to spread the love a little bit. Back in action coming up on Tuesday. We'll be back here at Ted R. Taylor Gymnasium as the Trojans take on the Riverton Rams. Our pregame coverage will start around 6 o'clock or 5:45 tip-off at 6 o'clock. Take a quick break. We'll come back or actually wrap things up for the night. Do it again on Tuesday. Appreciate your time as always, and have a great weekend.
This is Girard Sports Live.
19-18, Trojans holding on to a 1-point lead here with 2:12 to play first quarter. Crane, 3, good, there it is. That puts her over 1,000 points. What a moment.
Girard Sports Live is presented by Craw-Can Telephone, your community technology partner. Also by Ag Choice of Hepler, American Family Insurance Jenny Collins Agency, Bender on 7, Bradshaw Collision Repair, Bumper to Bumper, Call Service, Chicken Annie's Girard, Community National Bank and Trust, Derailed Commodity, Farm Bureau Financial Services, G&W Foods, Girard Medical Center, Hydrix Appliance, Jagged Edge, Canar Eye Care, Kim Kravitz Photo, Laird Ceramics, Lehman Realty, Mathis Drugstore, McClellan Sanitation, Norris Advertising, Paoni Dental, the Producers Co-op Agronomy Center, Farmers Insurance Leah Smith Agency, GN Bank, The Market 120, and the Producers Co-op Farm Store.
Just a crossover and go. I'm faster than you are. Goes to the baseline. I can jump higher too.